It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Father's Day weekend. WIFO fam wants to wish all the fathers out there a very happy Father's Day weekend. In the news, the joint Wayne County Jesup narcotics team has made yet another arrest. This one occurred Wednesday, June 14th. Suspect, 61-year-old Tony Gordon of Jesup, who's one of the bail bondsmen in Wayne County. Gordon was arrested and faces multiple charges, including possession of a Schedule I drug, cocaine, with intent to distribute, manufacture marijuana plants, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, and theft by receiving a stolen firearm. The investigation is ongoing, may result in further arrest and charges. This arrest, the result of a concentrated patrol in the area of U.S. Highway 301 and East Plum Street due to a high number of drug complaints in that area. During a patrol, a white Toyota Camry was stopped at the intersection of East Plum and Bamboo Street. During the traffic stop, a search of the vehicle was conducted where a quantity of cocaine, 2 firearms, and $2,300 in cash was recovered. Investigators later discovered that one of the 2 firearms recovered was reported stolen. Upon further investigation, a search warrant was secured on a residence located at 126 Dover Drive in Jesup. A search of the residence seized a quantity of marijuana plants, multiple firearms, and more cash. Following items were seized during the operation: approximately 1/4 ounce of cocaine, half ounce of marijuana, 5 marijuana plants, equipment used to aid in growing marijuana, 26 firearms, 2 vehicles, and $2,411 in cash. Sheriff Mosley and Chief Morgan encourage anyone with information about this case or any illegal drug activity, simply contact the Wayne County Sheriff's Department at 912-427-5970 or the Jesup PD at 912-427-1300. The joint effort of the Jesup Wayne Tactical Narcotics Team is definitely making an impact. Since January, they released the statistics in which this unit alone has arrested 131 suspects on various drug, weapon, and traffic-related charges. They've seized over $89,000 in cash, 50 firearms, 11 vehicles, and 5 ATVs. They've seized over 1,000 pharmaceutical pills with a street value of $39,000, over 30 pounds of marijuana with a street value of under $100,000, over 3 pounds of a drug called Molly and ecstasy with a street value of $44,000, over 5.14 ounces of cocaine with a street value of $8,000, and most importantly, over 2.2 ounces of heroin and fentanyl, as fentanyl is the deadly drug which is claiming lives every day here in Wayne County and across the country. Street value recovered in fentanyl was approximately $24,000. According to the Drug Enforcement Agency, 2 milligrams of fentanyl can be a lethal dose depending on the body size and past usage. There are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram, meaning there are 500 potentially lethal doses in 1 gram of fentanyl. The Joint Narcotics Team reports that they've taken approximately 38,000 potentially lethal doses of this drug off the streets of Wayne County since January. Once again, all this taking place since January 2023. They state they're not stopping. Both the Sheriff, Chuck Mosley, and Police Chief Perry Morgan say there are more arrests to come and more drugs to be taken off the streets. Once again, they're asking for the public's cooperation. The numbers again to call: the Sheriff's Department's number 912-427-5970 or the Jesup PD's number 912-427-1300. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor or other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, both the Wayne County Board of Education and the City of Jesup hoping to have their budgets approved by the end of the month of June, as their annual budgets run from July 1st to the end of June. School board already for their approval at their June 27th meeting. They have to advertise it and have a public hearing on the budget. That hearing has been set for a called meeting on June 27th at 5 p.m. before their regularly scheduled meeting at 6 p.m. This past Tuesday, the board accepted the proposed budget projected at $59.9 million. On Tuesday, they did vote to include the 3% increase across the board for supplements. Once again, the school board's public hearing is set for Tuesday, 5 p.m., June 27th. The approval of the budget set for the official meeting that day at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, the City of Jesup already had their public hearing on their budget at the last City Council meeting, but no one appeared to question or ask any questions at the public hearing. But the Council simply did not receive the necessary votes to approve the first reading of their budget, as the vote was 3-2, and with now a 5-member board, City Charter requires 4 votes to pass the budget. Shirley Armstrong, Pamela Schuman, and Stanley Todd voted in favor of the proposed budget, but Commissioner Tim Cockfield and Bill Harvey voted against. At that Tuesday meeting, Commissioner Tim Cockfield suggested another work session on the budget, but none have been scheduled at this time. Council meets later this month. Commissioner Cockfield also stated that the board needs to come up with a compromise in order to have the budget pass. We continue to follow the story as it develops, but at this point, a first reading of the city's proposed budget is not passed. The City of Jesup also looking to fill the unexpired term of longtime Commissioner Ray Haas. They're asking residents in District 5 that are interested in serving on the council to simply email a short narrative to City Manager Rose Marcus. And that email is rmarcus@jesupgeorgia.gov. They ask that you send those letters by Tuesday, June 20th at 12 noon. Commissioners will then select a person to fill the unexpired term. The requirements are that you live in the 5th District, have been a resident of the city for at least a year, must be a law-abiding citizen. Deadline again is Tuesday, June 20th at 12 noon to submit your letter of interest. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news: 10 men will grace the stage Saturday at the K. Cagle Theater, hoping to win the title of Mr. Wayne County. It's a big fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club. Time Saturday at 5 p.m. at the high school auditorium. Tickets on sale at the Boys and Girls Club today. $25 for reserved tickets, $20 advance general admission. All tickets at the door, $25. Following men will be competing for the title of Mr. Wayne County: Chase Bryant, Jeremy Dent, Gage Orvin, Glenn Pond, Jonathan Popple, Anthony Wilson, Devontae Wilson, head football coach J-Bo Shaw, Mayor's Ralph Hickox of Jesup, and Scrivener Mayor Jason Weaver. Once again, tickets available today at the Boys and Girls Club. Tickets available at the door tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Again, all taking place at the K. Cagle Theater at the high school. A couple of blood drives set for this month. The hospital has one set for Wednesday, June 21st. The time of that blood drive will be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, the Blood Connection supplemental blood provider for Wayne Memorial Hospital is holding the blood drive in the parking lot from 11 to 4. All donors receive a $70 gift card from the Blood Connection. The blood mobile will be located on the right side of the main parking lot near the cafeteria. To make an appointment to donate blood, they ask you to log on to the bloodconnection.org website, type in Jesup or the sponsor code 7980. Again, this blood drive taking place on Wednesday, June 21st at the hospital. And another blood drive set for Monday, June 26th from 1 to 6 p.m. at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Red Cross states to schedule an appointment, please visit redcrossblood.org, enter Jesup to schedule an appointment. Once again, that blood drive Monday, June 26th from 1 to 6 p.m. Getting close to the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Annual Legacy Dinner, passing of the gavel, special awards to be handed out. The date, Thursday, June 29th, 7 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. Tickets still available. Tickets are $75 for members, $100 for non-members. If you need a ticket, simply call the Chamber this week at 912-427-2028. And that'll do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.